Welcome back, I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
Holy reactions, honey. We got some more Young Justice.
Yeah.
Season 3, episodes 9 and 10 that we are checking out today. And if you want all of our reactions for Young Justice, we got playlists for you in the description of this video. And if you want early ad-free access, if you want to see our full uncut reactions, you can see every moment over on Patreon. Links in our description of our video as well. It's also in the pinned comments, or you can go to patreon.com/holyreactionshoney.
Yep.
All right, let's get started.
Let's do it.
We have two situations, each of which requires delicate handling.
Okay, more people from the light.
Are you certain your acquaintance is up to the second task?
Quite certain.
Then our good works may proceed.
I was going to go over all the members. So we got some new members. Yes, Lobo!
Look, Ron. Freya, look.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just have a contract beamed into your head like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
How are your contracts delivered? Through email?
The Justice League and Star Labs are pleased to announce the official opening of the first Metahuman Youth Center for children and teens victimized by metahuman trafficking.
So where's the other Aquaman?
There are resources here for these children. Scientists like myself who can help them control their conditions, justice leaguers donating time to train them, and youth counselors who understand exactly what they are going through. Our hope is a simple one.
The doorbell hit. I thought it was ours and it short-circuited the TV.
Hello, Iris. Are we late? Mira! No, you and Arthur are the first to arrive.
Okay. We'll see Arthur.
They
brought back Blonde.
Allow me to introduce our guest, founder of Goodworld Studios, Gretchen Good. Your Good VR goggles are on absolutely everyone's Christmas shopping list.
We've had modest success with the goggles, yes.
You mean modest success turning the brains of every kid in America to mush?
I wouldn't say that.
No, I imagine you wouldn't. Discombobulate their emotions and etc.
wow, goggles are responsible for all that?
I started Goodworld with a simple goal, to spark the imagination. And that has not changed. Goodworld Studios and the Wayne Foundation have partnered to help victims of meta trafficking. We've made donations to the new Metahuman Youth Center in Taos.
Did you just check his watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
He's great at it, though.
props for giving money to the meta
He is.
freaks actively engaged in destroying our way of life?
Bruce and I both feel...
Oh, yeah. Your precious Bruce Wayne.
precious.
You know he declined to come on our show. Wonder what he's hiding.
Wow, he didn't want to talk to you? Shocker.
Besides, we can't live in a bubble. We need to know what the other side's saying about us.
Hello.
Hi, Lucas.
Very well balanced of you.
So, want a carpool?
I thought you'd already
Champion
left.
echo chamber.
My first student appointment isn't until 11:30, but you'll be late.
Coming in when I want. Just one of the perks of being the new principal of Happy Harbor High.
Really?
Occasionally, assuming the school board doesn't get wise.
What about meta-humanity? Will Markovia lift a ban on...
Patience, please. Meta-human policy is a subject for another day. Our focus now is on the needs of these refugees.
We better get to work, too.
What's the deal with you and Artemis?
What? Deal? No deal. There's no deal. I mean, I'm grateful for her help with Leon, but don't get the wrong idea.
You're both single, living in the same house. Sorry, I shouldn't make assumptions.
Yeah. No.
That would be super weird.
Yeah.
So Lobo's gonna kill all of them? Or try to?
Hello, Violet. Forager means halo. Halo. Do not worry. Geoforce may still learn.
Hello, children. Thank you for allowing me to join you here.
Oh, thank Jeff for convincing us.
Oh, she has.
Oh!
Forager is Forager.
Hello, Forager.
Didn't shake hands.
Humans
did it
can
wrong.
be very slow of study.
And I owe you an apology as well, Prince Brion. Everything that's
And
happened to you
Geoforce.
is my fault. I thought you were the only one who could stop your uncle and Bedlam.
You were Bedlam's victim, too.
What are we doing to get Princess Tara back?
Nightwing has a plan.
He
I'm
always
told
does.
we must be patient.
Oh.
No, that's part of the plan. I thought that was part of the plan, but I guess not. Okay, yeah. It's night.
Okay, that's enough.
Is he insane?
If that was a real assassin, you'd be dead.
Halo, Forager, you both get A grades for reflexive action, evaluation, and adaptability. Geoforce, you get an F in all categories.
Glad you're here, John. It's tough being the only dad in the room.
Is it now?
Oh!
It would be my pleasure.
The twisties.
I came here for training, not cheap shots. All right.
That is a training. Always be prepared.
You promised me Tara. No, she's on Santa Prisca. So what are we waiting for?
We don't know she's there, and we don't want a repeat of the Infinity Island debacle, do we? Brion, you need to be patient.
He didn't promise. He said, don't get your hopes up last time.
You'd care to explain the point that a surprise attack proves nothing.
Yeah,
in your case, proves you need to train for surprise attacks.
Oh! Speaking of. Lobo.
Okay.
I thought Lobo was the other place.
The main man's contract
Was under
to kill this
skies.
The last scene that we just saw, I was like, that's not Lobo, I thought in my head. But I didn't say it out loud.
I thought he was just like under in disguise. When I feel like he's here to kill the doctor.
See Kryptonian things in your frag, man.
Ouch.
Oh! Nice!
Yep.
He's got his own little bike.
There's no running for the main man, Casey.
Oh, she just dies in the most horrific ways. Oh!
I hate cleaning this thing.
Oh, and it's a hooked blade.
Mm-hmm.
Who hired you? Was it Mantis? Was it Ma'alafa Ak?
The main man doesn't kill and tell.
Calls himself the main man.
So glad you and Jonathan could make it. Oh, we wouldn't miss
Aw.
him.
Oh, with his little Superman sweatshirt.
He's so tiny.
Olia figmenero maesti esti.
I feel like he belongs in
Do the Full House.
Constantine's world, whoever he is.
Ooh, an Atlantean.
You've truly mastered the surface world. These are useful skills.
I am glad you approve, Lady Shiva.
It has been contemplated. As you know, it's what the light refers to as their
Nuclear option. I am Orm, the Ocean Master. Prince, I should be king. Instead, I spent 6 years inside an Atlantean prison. I will not be denied my revenge.
You just want to have it right now.
That's why I'm here.
Take him out? Oh, shit! Chopped his head off!
Oh, I didn't see that coming. I thought she was going to recruit him.
Yeah, I think she tried.
He clearly just failed the test.
Mm-hmm. Just a tad bit darker.
I could buy a new vest to regenerate new skin.
Geoforce, the ground!
Cut it out, you scummy earther. Main man's gonna frag all your...
He's gonna bust out, yeah.
How many of these crazy bombs are there?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Halo.
You're behind this.
Stay away from her! Dr. Jake, get back!
Well, did she not? He didn't regenerate that very fast. Oh my god!
You son of a bitch.
I'm not such a fan of Lobo anymore, I guess. That can't be it. No. This has to be something.
Halo, can you help him?
Is Lobo gone?
Yes, thank God. Oh, it's just a shell.
Forager thinks Forager now understands what Friends
Naked.
meant by not liking to be naked.
Sorry, I can't. You're too Gucci.
I don't care how Gucci you are. You are indeed quite Gucci.
Welcome to the Fake Your Own Death Club. Its membership is very exclusive, and I'm the president.
Why was he hired to kill Forager, though?
Fellow bugs who were dicks, maybe?
And the heroes will never know.
Excellent work, Lady Shiva. As to the other item of business, Lobo may not know he failed, but killing Forager was never the point.
But after Markovia, and after the communique from Ra's al Ghul, the light required confirmation of all we suspected.
Now we can be certain that Grayson has assembled a new off-the-books team.
7 champions, and we've learned to our regret that young heroes like these can cause the 7 of us no end of trouble.
No worries, my friends.
What?
We'll deal with these naughty children in our own good time.
Granny?
Not Granny. Nice cut. Oh. I think you're right, though. I think Deathstroke must be the leader of the league now.
With just like the
thumb, yeah.
But like the music that goes with it. It's great.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So that was the whole point of sending Lobo after Forager. Man, when he just like smashed him, you were ready to kill Lobo.
I was. I absolutely was. That was just so horrific and awful to think that could have been Forager just getting crushed like that. I mean, just.
This is a dark episode. They killed Ocean Master, chopped his head off.
Yeah.
I mean, showed it.
I did appreciate the fact that, like, while we didn't see the slicing across the throat, we saw, like, the head just stumbling through.
It was even dark, like, what Ocean Master's plan was. Because you do kind of, like, you know, I mean, wonder about that. And, like, I know, like, you know, as a Spider-Man fan, like, you know, reading the comics, like, he's always worried about, obviously, like, you know, the ones that he loves. Like, that's why he has secret identities. Because, like, you know, got to protect them. And, like, you're afraid of the villains going after them. But we don't really, like, get to see it, like, a ton. Like we could see it like maybe once, like they might like kidnap him to like lure the hero out or whatever, but not like I'm just gonna murder like all these kids. That's kind of like been off limits from a lot of the stuff that I've seen. So that was, I mean, just even to go to that part seemed incredibly dark.
Yeah, it almost seems like, I don't know, a little bit of mafia rules between the Justice League and the villains that like families off limits.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
especially kids.
Maybe girlfriends or spouses can be kidnapped a little bit, but you know, the whole like murder and child destruction is off the table. But yeah, this guy was ready to go there. And I did appreciate the fact that like Lady Shiva, whether she always wanted to recruit him or always wanted to kill him, I think you're right. I think it switched during the conversation, but saying, you think we haven't thought about it?
Yeah.
Like,
that's good. Bring that up.
You know, of course we've thought about it. It's the nuclear option. It's the option you can't come back from. So yeah, you don't just go out on a Tuesday and decide to do it.
Yeah, just because you're like imprisoned for only 6 years or whatever. Man, like this episode had a lot of death, whether real or some fake, some real. I like Artemis being like, "Welcome to the fake death club." The president.
Fake your own death.
And just like how gooey he was.
Oh yeah. I did appreciate how Halo wanted to hug him so badly, and then she's like, I just can't. You're really gooey.
Yeah. I thought Forager was dead. I was like, oh my God. I think they're going to actually kill Forager. I mean, just made us love him so much. And he was so sweet and like so funny. And then like, they're just going to kill him.
I did love his whole thing about how you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And his adorable frustration with anybody who didn't follow the rules. Like the doctor, I thought was really sweet to like put her hand on his shoulder and be like, like a handshake can feel so formal. So like actually making contact by putting your hand on someone's shoulder or arm in that way to me feels more familiar and more even intimate, like, you know, a little bit more welcoming than a handshake. But he was just like, why can't humans learn?
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to do this.
I don't know where I missed it that like he was after Forager. I mean, now we said get Forager out of there. But like at first, you know, I was like, I had my theory. I'm like, oh, they're after the doctor, and I thought because like I didn't think Lobo was gonna fail, and I'm just like, they can't take Lobo out, so Lobo's gonna kill the doctor. But like, I was curious. Halo cut off his finger and he didn't regenerate. So is that like a special power of hers? Like if you get hit with that light, that she can like stop your regeneration?
It's an interesting question. I'll admit, I too did not realize they were after Forager.
Okay.
I thought for a time like you would guess maybe the doctor.
Yeah.
But then when Halo was in front of the doctor, I was like, I don't know, he seems to kind of be going for Halo a little bit. And so then I was thinking that maybe it was Halo, but it didn't occur to me that it would be Forager just because I'm like, who really wants to kill the bug? I mean, like, you know? I thought when Halo was taking him out of there, it was really just more so because he wasn't ready to fight. He wasn't ready for this kind of a fight with this big of a villain.
Yeah, and okay. At least I'm not the only one that missed that.
Nope, I was there with you.
Maybe they had said something like when I was like shouting out Lobo and like just like, you know, so jazz that he was there, and I'm like, yeah, Lobo. And it's just like, oh, he's probably just like, I'm here for that bug.
We need to get you a Lobo shirt.
Yeah, do need to get a Lobo shirt. I think I looked for one. I couldn't find one that was suitable.
Oh, bummer.
But yeah, with a look. All right, so we're going on to episode number 10 next.
Yeah.
Remote control link established. I'll take her from here. Approaching drop zone. Remember, this is a dark op. Keep radio chatter to a minimum. That means you, Metamorpho.
Okay, there's a Metamorpho, or
good luck.
At least I don't remember him.
And welcome to the jungle.
Santa Prisca. Oh. I'm sure it doesn't hurt, but that just looks painful.
Yes, it does.
Stone.
Hey, Dad, it's Vic.
Hey, it's for horses, son. Human beings say hello.
So...
Oh, God. We're one of those.
Well, I figured I'd remind you about the game tonight. Coach said a lot of college scouts are coming out to see me crush it. It'd really mean a lot if you could be there this time.
I'll be there.
Okay.
No, I won't.
That's what you said last time, and...
I'll be there, Victor.
My word is my bond.
Now, we don't know much about this thing. Only that it's been observed repairing and or healing both apocalyptic tech and apocalyptic parademons.
I look forward to putting it through its paces. Technology is neither good nor evil. Technology is neutral. It's simply a matter of how one puts it to use.
Don't be arrogant.
Just be careful, Silas.
Yeah. This is technology from a different planet. It could be very evil. It could have its own... Oh, shit. Oh, was that the thing they stole?
Yeah. Definitely what it looked like.
Oh, man. Warn me next time, all right?
What are you talking about? Oh, no, not me, I swear.
Oh, talk about silent but deadly.
Not me.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hate this jungle.
You really should pay more attention to your surroundings.
How about I get dressed and we do something?
I like the sound of that. What are you gonna wear?
The usual? Why? What are you wearing?
Right now?
Nothing.
My engagement ring.
Ooh. Yeah, get in there, buddy.
Don't you need to meet up with Dick?
Dick can handle things just fine on his own.
Dick's about to handle things.
Dirty.
That's cool that you can make holograms of other people too.
Yeah.
That was a cool power. Power reveal.
I think she can project any of her powers out to others because, like, she was able to heal Brion.
Yeah.
Now she can multiply Forager, so... I wonder if her offense can, like, reinforce other people's powers.
I'm getting very good at not falling.
It's most exceptional. You are most exceptional.
Aww.
Ow.
Because she wasn't focused.
I still think you're exceptional.
Speaking of falling...
Lucky Halo fell. Forager had Nightwing. Tag. Nightwing is Nightwing.
You're hot.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Brion.
Forager smells barbecue.
See? Good as new.
As I said, exceptional.
Well, I can't deny I feel responsible for Brion and Violet. They've become very dear to me. I only want what's best for them.
We all do.
Be mindful of your strikes. It is a fool who thinks anger will help in battle. There is power to be drawn from grace, from serenity.
Lady Shiva, said to be the most dangerous woman alive. Probably best to steer clear.
That's enough for today. Return to your quarters.
So I guess she's the leader of the League of Shadows.
That's new. Katana, Metamorpho, stay put. Batman's already in.
But overall, great work, everyone.
Hive 5.
I believe 2 hands make for a hive 10, except you only have 4 fingers on each hand, so perhaps it's a hive 8.
It's high?
Forager believes Geoforce has left Forager hanging.
Enough!
Oh.
Will
He hates
we
that word.
follow up on the Santa Prisca lead or not?
What makes you think that lead isn't being followed up on as we speak?
Are you keeping me in the dark about what's being done to save my own sister?
I'm doing what's best for you and your sister.
I trust all's run smoothly in my absence.
Training is well underway.
Oh, no. Okay.
A few
Where's that
recruits show great promise. Others will be disciplined.
And have you been settling back in, my dear?
Yes, sir. I'm glad to again be amongst shadows.
In this life, Cassandra, it pays not to get too attached to anyone.
Yes, sir. I have observed that.
Good.
When she saw her sister get snapped.
Yeah.
I imagine it can't be easy training the boss's daughter.
Savage made it very clear not to give Cassandra any special treatment.
And how have you been holding up? Juggling 2 jobs is no easy feat.
If you can lead the shadows and be the newest member of the light, surely I can be sensei to the shadows and the new enforcer for the light.
Of course. My apologies. I meant no disrespect.
If I feel disrespect,
You'll know.
you'll know.
Nice.
Good way of telling us exactly what their roles are, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fun interaction.
Now, what kind of powers are we talking about here?
The power to charm Wonder Woman, of course.
So lame.
Whatever, man. You're just jealous because you didn't think of it first.
That's because I'm all about Black Canary. What?
Both good choices.
I always liked Zatanna. She's who I'd ask out if I was a superhero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good choice.
Cisco, a superhero?
Wow, you guys are assholes.
Hey, Vic, can you believe this script?
Vic, you can stick up to him.
Come
You can be a
on, Vic.
superhero right now.
Buenas noches, Batman. I've been expecting you.
Ah, babe.
No one gets on or off Santa Prisca without Bay knowing.
Except the Cult of the Cobra, Aqualad, Robin, Kid Flash, Rocket, Zatanna.
Great comeback.
Yes. Such few words, but it's always delivered just impeccably.
Oh, Violet.
Right, but you'll need a last name too.
Violet Halo. Apple.
Ice cream? Violet ice cream? I don't think that'll fly.
You can use Harper if you want.
Violet Harper. I like it.
It's a great one.
Okay then. Violet Harper. It is very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to be met.
It's a lot warmer inside.
Well, Red, you haven't lost your touch. Maybe I've just lost mine.
You haven't lost anything that truly matters.
There you go.
Come inside. Stay with us. Leon needs her mother, and I need you too.
No.
It's quick.
Leon is better off without me.
Keep saying that.
And you are too.
No, you're wrong.
Let them make that decision.
I mean, look at you, Jade. You're here, lurking. You wouldn't do that if you didn't...
I came to say goodbye.
For good.
It's time you moved on.
With my sister.
Ow.
No venom?
I was about to say, you didn't have the juice. Ooh. Oh,
Any preference?
Katana.
Show she's the baddest female around. Proper duel.
I'm the better swordswoman, but I'll admit, your soul taker is the superior blade. It will be mine.
Okay, Katana from Suicide Squad. Now I remember her, like vaguely. Like, where have I seen that character?
Bulletproof. That's annoying.
Oh, clever. So is he a Martian too?
That's a good question. I mean, he definitely looked like it there.
Yeah.
Ready to go? Well, since our cover's blown, we might as well go out with a bang.
Nice. One last kick. It's good measure.
Let's hear it for our savior! To Vic! Booyah! To Vic! Booyah!
Hey! Great game, Ronnie. Thanks, Dad.
Bash Bashford, Metropolis University.
Nice to meet you, sir.
That was quite the game. That final reception, exceptional.
Team effort. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. You try. I love this kid.
Now mark my words, son. You keep this up and I guarantee you'll score a 4-year free ride to the college of your choice. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that choice should be med you.
Sounds good to me, sir.
Trust me, kid.
I see great things in your future.
Is that a mother box?
Yeah. I think so. It's not evil technology, though.
Unless it's in the wrong hands.
Exactly. And it seems like it's gonna be in the wrong hands, and like nice little I don't know, foreshadowing for what's gonna happen with Vic turning into Cyborg. And they had earlier talked about him like on the radio too, like in an earlier episode, kind of teasing him up even more. Good episode. Like seeing like, you know, Batman in action again and some new heroes that like, again, that we're not super familiar with. Katana, I kind of remember from Suicide Squad, and then Metamorph. He had some fun abilities.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that he was both bulletproof and was immune to being stabbed. Like he broke the blade. Because when he's so stretchy, you don't really think of necessarily his skin as being strong in that way and able to handle that. But that was a fun surprise. And I love that he was just completely immune to Deathstroke. So it was interesting when they changed villains versus heroes, and Deathstroke went up against Katana because, of course, he really could kill her. But it was interesting to see just how, like, it felt like that shift could have made a difference, because if Deathstroke was able to get Katana, then it would be 2-on-1, and maybe the tides would turn for the villains. But it was interesting to see that they were kind of just as defenseless, or just as, what's the word I'm trying to say here? Just as unsuccessful.
Okay.
That's the word. Going against the other heroes they were against the first hero.
Yep. Still some impatience from the prince.
Yeah.
And Nightwing, like, calling him out. It's like, yeah, you either trust me or you don't. You know, you keep playing this game where you say that you want to go, and I say preach patience. And it's just like, you have to know that, like, I'm not doing this just because I like training you. And like, that's like, is super fun for me. It's like, I'm doing this so you actually have a successful mission this time, as opposed to last time when you almost got, you know, when you did get Halo killed, but thank God she can, you know, heal herself.
Yeah, the number of times that she's died in this, it's like, I understand the tunnel vision of Prince Brion, and I don't blame him for it, but it would be nice if he could just see a little bit past his own anger, just to see that, you know, hey, it's happening to Halo a lot in these training sessions.
Yeah.
What if that wasn't Halo? What if that was a different person who doesn't have her powers? Like, at the same time, Dick probably could let Brion in a little bit on why the training is so important. Like, I'm not training you for fun. I'm training you to save your life, to save the life of your team members, because we've had losses. Like, Dick knows better than anyone what losses can happen. And so, like, it makes sense why he is extra hammering home the need to train. Like, I don't think he's doing it just as like a, hey, we need to fulfill 40 hours of training before we can go on a mission. It's like, no, he needs to see with absolute certainty and confidence that they are ready to fight.
Yeah, like he hasn't tried to explain like, well, why they need to train, everything like that. But I think it's good, like, yeah, talking about the consequences, that like, even if you train and you're at the point where you are ready to go on missions and like you're one of the leaders, like, you know, like Wally, you can still, the worst can still happen to you, but at least, you know, you need to go out there. Like, Dick's job and mission is to make sure that they're as prepared as they can be, and that, like, you know, to go out there, and if the worst could happen, that they know that, like, you know, there really wasn't much more that they could do. Like, you want to, you know, you don't want to have that feeling of just like, oh man, they just weren't ready. Like, you know, should have held out. So, yeah, it's not just like, you might be willing to give up your life for your sister, but, you know, what about the people that care about you? And Dick being one of them, and like the weight that has up with it, you know, sending people out, and you're responsible for their lives. And so if you didn't train them well enough, you're going to feel that guilt.
That's just it. I think anytime a mission doesn't, like the thing about Dick that's really a positive for him as a leader is he is one of those leaders, the buck stops with him. So anything that goes wrong, he does seek out, like, how is this my responsibility? What did I do or not do that potentially led to this moment? He does it in a good way because he's not crippled by it.
Yeah.
But he always assesses and analyzes everything after a mission. And if they go out and something does happen, God forbid, he's going to feel guilty about that, because he's going to know as a leader there was a part of it that was his responsibility no matter what. And Brion, you know, he is one of our heroic characters, and heroes can make self-sacrificing choices for the sake of others. Applaud him for that.
Yeah.
That's easy compared to sacrificing someone else's life or the life of a loved one.
Exactly.
I think he's so tunnel visioned. He's not really thinking about that. You know, and part of me wants to be like, well, Dick could talk to him, you know, sort of how I said before about why he's doing this. The other part of me is like, Dick could be more tough love and be like, you don't have a victory under your belt. You have 0 W's right now. You want to go on the biggest mission of your life with 0 W's? Like, you haven't been tested in the field. And when you have been, you haven't done so great.
And on that note, Let us know what you thought about these episodes down below in the comments. And if you want our full uncut reactions for all of Young Justice, you want early ad-free access, you can get ahead over on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. You can see every moment that way too. Thanks so much for watching Young Justice with us. We have to hang up the capes for now.
But don't worry, we'll see you on the next DC adventure.